Hello, and welcome back to Dilly Dally Budgets. I'm Sarah, and thank you for joining me today. Today, I am going to just run through quickly, what I've got up to in October week 2, restuffing any leftover monies, and then get onto the cash stuffing, which is October week 3. And let me tell you guys, this week has been busy. Oh, honestly, it's been so busy. Right, so let's just get into the old purse and see. I need to reply to some more comments because, yep, girl has not done that. But I'm glad you all like the new purse. I do too. And someone, I've briefly read it, but I haven't read it fully because I haven't replied. Said, I knew if you got a new purse, it would be orange. Well, correct. Right, I spent the spending money. Groceries for the rest of the month has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. So that's okay, I guess. Oh, get in. Oh no, get in. Hello. There we go. Petrol still has its £50. Haven't had to do that. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, the hands aren't working, and then there's still £10 left in just in case, so let's pop those to the side but keep the spending one out. We've got some change, so we've got 2, 3, 350, 70, 75, 378 left, but we'll deal with that change in a minute, and let's just go straight through to the calendar to see what I have been up to. So can we see this? Yeah. Right, so last week ran from the 6th of October through to yesterday, which was the 12th of October. On the Monday, I worked as usual, and the usual money box of £5 came out to my Lysa. On Tuesday, I did a little bit of work in the morning, then I went for my COVID and flu jabs. Parents came over. It was a no spend day because I reacted, and then spent the rest of the Wednesday in bed because, yeah, had some lovely symptoms come from them. No energy, literally just felt really poorly. So didn't work, I couldn't do anything but lay in bed on the Wednesday. On the Thursday, I felt much better. It was my mum's birthday. So gave her £50, which I budgeted for. And I was working, absolutely everything was fine. And then my Cricut machine broke. So as you know, I do a lot of vinyl work. And yeah, I took the machine apart, I cleaned it, I did anything and everything that I could. Nope, that broke. So I had to order a new machine, which is sad times. So really sorry, but as Thursday is normally an Etsy day, I couldn't do any vinyl work because the machine blinking broke. So I worked on trackers and trying to do some designing for customs, etc. But I was quite cross this day, as you could imagine. And then on Friday, I popped out. I posted some orders that were ready to go out. I rolled myself on down to the post box. I then went into Boots because I needed some hydrocortisone cream. So that's what I used my spending money on last week, which was £4.78. And what else did I do that Friday? Oh, the new machine arrived, and then I was still in a bad mood from the Thursday, so I didn't open it. Sorry, but yeah. And then I was designing all day, other than when I was out doing Boots. And what else did I? Oh, I went to the post box, but that didn't turn up till like late in the afternoon, so I worked most of the day. On the Saturday morning, I was chilling, just waking up. And then in the afternoon, I had to go to the optician. So my partner took me into town because I had to go and pick up my new glasses. And then we met my mother-in-law in town. I bought her a Costa and myself a drink, which was £6.30, which was unbudgeted. And then I went into Typo and I found a Christmas decoration, but I really wanted to gift it to my partner. So again, I could take it out at Christmas, but I haven't. I've just popped it as unbudgeted. And it was Alien from Toy Story China tree decoration. And then yesterday, Gusto came out at £41.24. And I was at the football, and I didn't actually spend anything at the football because my partner said it's my turn to buy the cheesy chips and the drink, and her turn to buy the programmes. So happy days. Didn't cost me anything. My team won. It was a great day. My favourite player ever came back from injury and made her first appearance since the Euros. And yeah, loved it. And then today obviously is Monday the 13th. Starting off October week 3, and this week, what have I got planned this week? Oh, there's some stickers. Not a lot. So the weekend is kind of let's wait and see, because I have my infusion this week, which obviously, as you guys know, makes me a bit sick, but it's worth it. And I have my orthotics review. So I've, with the FND and different things, I've ended up with a drop foot. And when I was at the rehab late last year, they said to me, oh, we need to refer you to orthotics because you're going to trip. Well, I do trip, I fall. And so that appointment's come through. But, oh, and I've got some happy mail to share. Shall I do no, let's just do the happy mail first, and then we can get into reallocating this little bit of change and then stuffing. So I placed this order with Lily Rain a little while ago. Basically, where we've moved, Royal Mail just... Some drivers seem to know, or delivery postmen, postwomen know where we live. Some don't. It doesn't come up on Google Maps. But eventually this order came from Lily Rain Designs. And I've just taken them out of the envelopes because, pumpkin. Just so I didn't show my address, because I have a really bad habit of doing that. And here we go. So this is a freebie. Mini rainbow challenge, and it is a beautiful. I ordered mermaid vibes. I just love the colors. I love the sea. Yep. Strawberry picking. Love this, and I thought I could work through it to work my way up to cross off the £10. This one was given Safe Budgeting Life. The cherries with the leopard print. Now, as we know, I'm a fruit girly. I love me carrots. Oh, I went into Next and they had this most lovely jumper in there, and it was like a grey fluffy one, and embroidered was different fruits and veg and everything. Oh, they had carrots on the sleeve, so guess what I'm saving for. And then I also ordered 2 challenge checklists for my binder. I asked for it to be in teals and florals, and purple, so here we go. Hit it, running. Knocked it out the park. So that was my order from Lily Rain, and then this order is from the lovely kit at Grounded Budgets. Here we go. So this is a thank you card, which always comes with a paper clip and a little challenge on the back, which this one is Celebrate the Good Times. And I ordered this, and then I see Rosebud from Rose from Rosebud Budgets start this, and I was like, oh damn it, you pinched my idea. But she didn't, because she didn't know that I had planned it. So I ordered the roll for a book of dice savings challenge. Kit, you are naughty. A little one extra to thank you. One tough cookie. Oh, you are adorable. Thank you, Kit. Oh, that's really sweet. I ordered the roll for a book of dice challenges. So this is a book that she has designed, and it's all rolling the dice and colouring. And yes, I can't wait to start this. And I was going to use this if or when I get any AdSense payments. I'm very lucky that you guys have supported me, subscribed, that I am earning some money. I haven't hit the threshold yet, but to keep track. But I'm not sure now. I might change it. I don't want to be a copycat. So, but I have this. I do have her first one that she ever came out with. I haven't actually started this. I've been waiting for the right moment, but the Grounded Budgets Choose Your Own Adventure, where you have stories and you get to make choices. These are the trackers that go along with it. I think Katie from Budget with Bliss and Budgets and Dreams did this. So I must get round to using that at some point. But she comes up with the most brilliant ideas, does Kit? So please, please, please go check out her shop on Etsy. And she has a huge following over on Instagram, and she gives some really helpful tips and advice as well. So that was the happy mail. Let's sort out this change. So let's go straight to the challenge binder and to the back where the pennies make pounds. and I'm just popping in the 25, 27, 28 pence into the penny tin. There we go. And have we got 28 has been done, but the 27 and the 1 pence has not. So let's colour those in quickly. And this tracker, as we all know, is from Cash But Cute, Nikki. Lovely, lovely, lovely lady. Lovely lady. Right, there we go. So that is the loose change sorted. And then let's get rid of these bits. This pot is getting very heavy. So we have got one £2 coin, and we'll mark that off. We've got one 50p. There we go. And one £1 coin, and I believe that is going to complete another line. And these sticker challenges were from Dingley Designs. The top sticker is from myself, and the pot, oh, it's probably a Amazon special or TikTok special or Temu maybe. I don't know. I don't generally buy a lot from Temu unless it's stuff like this. So that is getting very full and very, very heavy. Right, week 3. Now, I think this week the binder is my binder, but I could be wrong. And no, it is my binder. Just looked at my cheat sheet. Hey, sneaky, sneaky glance. And I've got £225. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 210, 220, 225. All present and correct. And there's a lot of £20 notes. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do some swipping and swapping. So let's go straight to spending. And as always, I allow myself £15 a week. So let's go to the spending money challenge, which is was Banjanique Budgets. It is now I can never remember. Aurora something. I can't remember, guys, but check her out. She's got her Etsy shop is open. Not sure if she's got a website, and she is a big presence over on the Instagram. So let's see how much I am saving this week. So we've rolled a blue, and a blue is £5. So let's colour in this old scale. Oh, this little fish has just reminded me I lost a fish this week. Now, it wasn't one of the special ones that was named. It was a really elderly fish. It was one of me guppies. But yes, we lost one. And then I caught the snail on top of it trying to eat it. So we shunned the snail. The snail is in the bad books, and I have rescued Barry. Barry the bamboo shrimp has shed, so he's a lovely, lovely bright orange again. Fanny the fan shrimp, she is still hiding in her pot, and she is blue, but I think she is due to shed as well. Doris and Dudley, my little bristle noses, they're fine. They keep fighting actually, but when I notice it tends to be more over food or if one gets too close to the other. And No Tell Norman, who is a runny nose tetra, he is great. I mean, the other tetras are about this long, about this wide. Great. Norman's about this thick and about this long. But they're the only ones. And then there's some guppies. There's some normal tetras in there. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Right, let's get into the stuffing. So my binder is maybe the green one. You should think I should know which ones are my binders by now. And I've got my lovely charms from Abby, and I think I bought that one, but I think Abby from Little Moon Budgets bought me those, which was very kind of her. And someone, bless, a really lovely lady, reached out to me again this week saying, oh, can I have your address? I've got something to send you. And I was like, oh, and she sent me pictures. I didn't reply straight away because I didn't see it until the next day, because that's me. And it was a picture of, remember my lemon purse? I mean, how can you forget the lemon purse? Of 2 purses. One was green with really nice tropical leaves, which I adored. And another one was like a purple with shells all inside. She's like, I'd like to send you one of these. They're brand new. I haven't used them. And I was like, thank you very much. But my partner bought me a purse, and I don't want to just accept a purse when I'm not going to use it because I've got a new purse already. But it was really kind of you. So thank you very much. Now onto the stuffing. So holiday one. Holiday one is for a holiday in July with the dodgy caravans that I've coloured that I still haven't changed. And I'm going to pop £40 in this. Now, this holiday one is over my birthday. So we always go away over my birthday and my partner's birthday. Oh, I need to colour in 4. Which is how it's always worked. My partner tends to pay for the July one and I just need to do spending money. Whereas September, obviously, I pay for the holiday and she just needs to do her spending money. Works absolutely fine. Now it's my 40th next year. I know. You don't seem 40. You, after all, you got ID'd for a cutting knife, crafting knife. No, I am. And I think she keeps saying, oh, you need to save a lot of money. And I'm like, why? But she won't tell me. So I don't know. She's also trying to say that I'm having a surprise party. Now, 1, I hate surprises. 2, I hate parties. I don't mind attending parties, but I hate being like the centre of attention or what have you. Hate. 3, I don't have enough friends or like people I know that I would have there. So I was like, well, that's not going to happen. You're just trying to wind me up. So yeah, we shall see. So by the tracker, I should have 90. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So my aim is to save 600. Now, I think that normally is £500 I save per holiday. So do we think 600 is going to be enough, considering I don't know what I'm doing? And bear in mind, this is just for my spending money for, and then like any days out, trips, and I don't know what we're doing. So please, please, please help me. Right, holiday 2 is also going to get £40. So let's colour in some balloons. So 20. And I think this tracker is always going to be a staple in my binders, just because I love it so much. I really, really do. Right, and another 20. There we go. So 40. Oh, I did have some Happy Mail the other week as well. And I forgot to share it with you guys because I got too excited, from Eva at the Rockin' Witch. But you'll see the bits when they turn up. Hence why I've got a new dice. And I'm sure you've seen on her media what this is for. So, right. So, holiday 2 has 20, 40, 50 and 60. And again, this will just be 500. Because for her 40th, I'm doing obviously the big one, which the binder isn't out. So yes. Right, Pride. Pride is for August and it is getting £20 this week. So let's colour in another 20. There we go. And this tracker is free over on my Linktree if you would like a copy. So £20, so that makes 40 in Pride. And the aim, as always, is 300. Is Lego getting anything? Lego is. Aren't you lucky, Lego? It's getting £20. 20. There we go. So let's colour in. Oh, let's colour in some big blocks this time because they are worth £10 each. So we can colour in 2. I've had a little break from Lego for a couple of weeks, so I was really banging out some of the sets that I had deconstructed from not this house move that's just happened, but the house move before. So like the boutique hotel, police station. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think what else I've done. There's still sets to do, but I had a little break, so I'm doing a jigsaw puzzle at the moment, and it is of sites from around the world, all in like landmarks. And it's really nice and relaxing. So I expect the Lego will come out again very soon, probably after I have done this jigsaw. And I think the next set that needs to be reconstructed is Assembly Square, which again is another modular. And I don't know if I've mentioned, I probably have, because this is me and I'm forgetful, but I'm saving for the next modular building, which they release every year. And it is going to be, I think it's a musical shop. So like a musical instrument shop and something else. So this is what we're saving for. I need about 250. So I've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Now I want to know if you are a Lego collector or a Lego fan. what theme do you like to build? So mine are building, some Disney and some Harry Potter. They're the ones that I focus on. My partner does cars, big landmarks, so the Eiffel Tower, the Titanic, the Globe, and yeah, the F1 cars, the occasional building, but it is mainly the Technic side that she does and the F1. So please let me know. Right, football is getting nothing, so that's still got £10 in. The next football match we are attending is not until the beginning of November, so there we go. Oh, and the person that asked regarding would I bring out a rugby envelope, I've got a rugby envelope. It's all designed. I just need to make it and then list it. If there's any other sport or hobbies that anyone would like me to bring out and to release, please let me know, because I'm more than happy. I've got a list of different ones I'm currently working through, so that would be nice. Days Out is going to get 20, so that now has 50. Just building up, rather nice. Hair. Oh, hair. I'm getting my hair done this week. So a little while ago, well, I say about 2 weeks ago, a hairdresser that I want to move to were asking for people for models. I replied saying, look, I'm happy to be a model. I was actually thinking of coming to you. I'm quite happy to have whatever they sort of need to qualify, like to help them towards their qualifications. The only thing I wouldn't want is a perm. Well, they phoned me last week and said like, hi, you contacted us. Would you like to come in? I was like, yeah. They said, what are you after? I said, look, I'm looking for about 6 inches cut off my hair. And then I said, I do have highlights, but I'm literally open to what the student needs. And they said, would you be interested in having a root mount and then some like lower highlights put through? And I was like, absolutely perfect. How did you read my mind? Because I'd literally been looking at long like lobs with some highlights in, so sort of like Victoria Beckham's hair, that sort of length with the sort of caramelly highlights in. And they're like, yeah. I said, oh, how much will it be? And they said, oh, it'll be £15. I was like, pardon? I said, but okay, but how much for the cut? And they're like, oh no, the cut's included. I said, but it's a restyle. No, it's just £15. So one, that's a bargain, but two, I feel like just paying £15 for all that work is like cheeky. I don't know if I just don't feel comfortable with it, so I am going to take some more money. But that was a really long story, and that's been done on Wednesday, but I am going to pay more, so I've got £20 added, which gives me 50. Now I'm thinking, do I give 50 or do I give 40? Or please help me, I need to know before Wednesday. Cheers. But yeah, so get my hair done as well this week. Woohoo! Right, health has currently got 40, and that is getting another 20. That is 60. And now I've had the dentist contact me last week to say that I'm due a checkup. I haven't booked the appointment yet because I haven't got enough money saved for a checkup, but there we go. Health. Now I am lucky I am with an NHS dentist, and I know I've got enough there for, I think, a band 1 treatment, but every time I go to the dentist I'm always band 2. Don't ask me why, always. And I think that's about £80. So yeah, we're holding off for a little bit. Opticians is getting 20. Now, why is that getting 20? I've only just had my eyes done. No, opticians, you can have 10. There we go, 30. And we'll put that other 10 in football. Why not? Why not give football a 10? Because hasn't had any. And I do also think I need to move this opticians to the debt binder, really, because I need to pay my partner back the £170 because she actually paid for my glasses. I'll think about that. We'll see. The fish and shrimp are all good. They still got their £20. They don't need anything, as always. An old lady is getting the last of the money, which is £10. So that is another 2 rocking chairs. So 1, 2. And now I have got 150 carrots in the bank, 160, 170, 175. And this money actually goes into my LISA just to get that extra bit of interest, as this is for life after retirement. So, right, I feel like I have talked a million miles or really fast, lightning speed today, but that is the cash stuffing complete. If you guys understood the questions, I would really appreciate your feedback on those. But yeah, so that will literally just leave me with the joke of the week. So, why was the computer cold? Why was the computer cold? It left its windows open. Ba-bum. Right, that is it, guys. Take care. Hope you all have a fantastic week, and I shall see you next time. Bye.